next the group life. These three topics I have explained you, and now today I am going to teach you all the new topic, that is hunting and fishing. Page number 44. I think you all know very well about hunting and fishing. Yes or no? This is very clear. You are not a small kids to explain you deeply the hunting and the fishing meaning. Okay, directly we will go to the topic hunting and fishing. Because this depend on hunting and fishing to live, Eskimos are highly skilled at these activities. Caribou hunting is essential for nearly all Eskimo groups. Caribous are hunted in the inland during summer and early autumn. In some places, caribous are driven by rows of people into lakes or narrow streams where they are spread, shot with bows and arrows or even harpoon. Okay, see, listen here. Eskimos people, they will be mostly depending on hunting and fishing, caribous. In the previous class, I explained you 100 members have to take their weapons to kill the caribous and mammals and whales. And all together, small group members will go and do the hunting. And here, in the mainly they will hunt the caribou in summer season. Inland during the summer and early autumn. In some places, caribou are driven by rows of people in lakes or narrow streams. Okay, they will be taking the help of rows to travel the lakes, near the lakes or narrow streams. And next, sometimes Eskimos set up piles of stones in long lines. To the caribou, the stones look like people in the distance. The caribou would turn away from lines of stones and be catch. And see here, there will be tied with the help of rows the caribous very properly, and people in the distance, they look like people distance. Nowadays we are following the social distance when we are going out. Like that also they will follow the distance between the caribou and the people, Eskimos. For some groups, fishing is as important as hunting. Fish are netted in deep muddy waters or through holes in the icy sea. Some groups are taking the fishing, okay, to eat. Yes or no? Then daily needs. Then mainly refers to fishing, okay. And later on, they will go to the some other food products. Let us see in the next topic. First, we'll complete this. Fishing is as important as hunting. Yes or no? Hunting is very important for their daily food, daily needs. And they are spread in shallow, clear waters at their wells, low dams of stones placed across streams. Fish are chased into the water by people wandering in the stream and are catched by skilled hunters with three-pronged spears. Eskimos also use barbless board hook on short lines to fish through holes the ice in winter or from the edge of the ice in spring. Seals are harpooned from the edges of ice floe or from kayaks. Kayaks are small canoe-like boats made of animal skins stretched over a wooden frame. Please underline the word. The word starts from they are spreaded. Okay. Second para of hunting and fishing. Second line are spreaded in shallow up to cross streams. And three-pronged spears, Eskimos are also barbless bone. Underline this line also. And next last three lines. Kayaks are small canoe-like boats made up of small skins, animal skins stretched over a wooden frame. See, listen here. I said you to underline that three important lines. Once we'll go through those lines and see, low dams of stones placed across streams. Low dams across the streams. They'll be doing the low dam stones placed across Okay, fishes, they will be in the full of snow and ice is covered. The water is under the ice. They will search the fishes and they will be doing hunting the fishes. Around some people will go and gather together and then go, and the hunters will hunt the fishing. And the three problem spears, and first one is echemos are also barbless bone hook on short lines to fish through holes in the ice in water or from the edges of the ice in spring. See, maybe under the water the fishes will be there, and somewhere side of the water will be also there fishes. Short lines to fish through the holes. In that holes, they will be taking the fishes out from the water. They will be not having food like us. They will be eat very fishing only. Okay, fishing is important need for them. And next, kayaks are small canoe-like boats made up of animal skins. Okay, kayaks means I said you in the previous topic, and this is there will be boats are made up of animal skin stretched over a wooden frame. They'll take the help of wood. Okay, they'll take the help of with the help of animal skin. They'll be using the boats. Next, see this sledge vehicle. The dogs are taking from one place to another place. Next topic, food. Food. What do you mean by food? Daily we eat that only enough. Food means, let us see. Food. Meat, fat and fish make up a large part of Eskimo diet. Vegetables are scarce. Food is not wasted. But as the Eskimo depend on hunting and fishing, hunger and even starvation are common when fish and meat are not plentiful. Meat and fish catch in summer are stored in shallow pits. These pits are dug down to permafrost and covered with piles of stone to keep out hungry animals. They eat meat, fish and fat make up a large part of the Eskimo diet. Okay, main diet for Eskimo is meat, fat and fish. Okay, these are the main three important food items for the Eskimo. And vegetables are scary food is not wasted. Vegetables also they will eat sometimes, and they will never waste the food. But as the Eskimos depend on hunting and fishing, hunger and even starvation are common when fish and meat are not plentiful. Okay, Eskimos will eat fish. From the first topic I am saying you they will eat fish. Why? Because this is very important for the Eskimos. And meat and fish catch in summer are stored in shallow pits. Okay, in the summer season they will catch the meat. Okay, they'll catch the meat and they will be stored. In summer they'll catch the meat and they will store in one pits. These pits are dug down to permafrost and covered with piles of stones to keep out hungry animals. Okay, see, permafrost I said you, and they will be stored in one place. Okay, let us think this is a place which they will live. They will keep under the house. Let us think this is a igloo for them, and they will keep all the stones. Okay, they will keep all the stones. Why? Because animals will not come and eat. Okay, animals will come hungrily and they will not eat. They will not take the stones out. Inside this, the fat, meat, fishes, everything will be there for Eskimos. Next, wood for burning, fires for roasting or baking is scarce in most of the Eskimo area. Meat and fish are often eaten raw. Raw meat or fish are frozen and cut in thin strips, which are dipped in whale or sea oil. Okay, see here, wood are burning fires for roasting. How we will cook in our homes? We have the cylinders, gas stoves, each and every ingredients with us. But for them, they will not having any proper ingredients. They will fire the wood and they will be roast the animals, which you can see in the movies also, in olden movies. And see, all they will be not sparing most of the Ekimo area. And meat and fish are often eat raw. Raw meat or fish are also frozen. They will cut into the thin strips. Okay, if they are the animals, the meat which they get inside the igloo, that will be turns into ice. Very. If you keep a milk packet in the deep freeze, after 2 hours or 6 hours, will take from the freezer. How it will be becomes and turns into ice. Like that also, the meat or fish will be ice. They will cut into the strips, which are dipped in whale or sea oil. They will be dipped in whales or sea oil. Sea oil is a colorless or yellow pale. Sea oil. Colorless or pale yellow. Okay, yellow pale or pale yellow color. And making soap, dressing, leather and fur. Okay, this sea oil is making for soaps. They will be using soaps or fur. And some meat, especially meat from large sea mammals, is eaten in a partly decayed state. Though meat becomes tender and easy to digest. See here, large sea mammals is eaten in a partly decayed in a state, and next they will be getting the becomes digest very easily. Okay, becomes tender and easy to digest for them. If food is cooked, it is almost always boiled using the heat from oil lamps. Okay, the food will be cooked almost always boiled. Okay, we'll also boil the rice and later on becomes food. They'll also boil and they will eat the food. Next topic, shelter. Shelter. What do you mean by shelter? Which will stay in our home, that is called as shelter. The Eskimo word igloo means shelter. It can refer to any kind of house, not really the dome-shaped snow houses that many people associate with the word. See here, Eskimo word means igloo. Igloo is their house. Igloo means shelter. And it can refer to any kind of house, not really the dome-shaped snow houses that many people associated with the word. See here, dome means natural formation. Okay, igloo is a natural formation. Dome means natural formation. Okay, Eskimo's houses igloo. Okay, that is called as shelter. Okay, Eskimo's houses igloo and that is called as shelter. And they will be not really the dome-shaped snow houses. They will be not having a proper planning to construct the igloo. Okay, as they wish they will take and they will be staying in the igloo. In summer, most Eskimos live in tents made of animal skin. In western Alaska, very large winter tents are made by placing heavy walrus skin over wood frames. On the northern coast, okay, let us see. In summer, Eskimos live in tents made of animal skin. In summer season, they will be live in tents. Okay, tents which are made by animal skin. Which are made by animal skin. Mostly in the western Alaska. will be staying in tents which are made by the animal skin. And on the northern coast of Alaska, dome-shaped houses are built of logs and bales rails. The dome is raised over a depression in the ground and is covered with frozen turf. In Greenland, houses are built of stone slabs. Okay, in the northern side. Okay, this is the western Alaska. Northern Alaska, what they will do? In the northern Alaska, they will stay in houses that are built of logs and bale rails. Okay, they will use logs and bale rails. With the help of this, they will be stay. And snow houses are used only in the eastern and central region. They are made from blocks of packed snow, not ice, built into a dome. Larger snow houses are used as winter residences. Long tunnel entrances provide storage space in these large homes. The entrance tunnel opens into the house below the floor level. Some people on tundra live throughout the year in permanent houses built with the woods and bricks. Okay, see here, snow houses, it is not like water. It will be house full of made by the ice. And there will be long tunnel entrance provide. Entrance long tunnel. Okay, with the long tunnel they will be having while entering in the house. And later on, some people on the tundra live throughout the year in a permanent houses built by wood and bricks. Okay, in the tundra region they will be having some permanent houses. They will be constructed with wood and bricks. Next, in the rear half of the house and on both sides of the door, there are snow benches about 1 meter high. The rear bench is covered with animal skins and is used for sleeping. The side benches support racks for drying clothes, food supplies and sea oil lamps that provide light and heat. Sometimes two large snow houses are joined together by tunnels. The houses are lined with seal skin that are spread together and suspended from the top of the dome. Real half of the house, okay, both sides they will be having door, and one is common door and other door is to take some ingredients like they will be having 1 meter high. What they will cover with the animal skin and used for sleeping. They will be covered by animal skin. The one door will be covered by animal skin for sleeping and one door is a common door for all. Enter in the house. The side benches support racks for drying clothes. Okay, they will be having one bench that they will use for drying the clothes. Sea oil lamps that provided light and heat. Okay, there will be food supplies, clothes and sea oil, meat, fish and everything they will be supplied. And they will join together by tunnels. Some snow houses are lined with seal skin. Okay, not only the animal skin, they will be covering the house with the help of seal skin. And these are the topics. Once I will go through the topic. First one is hunting and fishing. Second topic is food and third one is shelter. Today we have I have taught you all 3 topics. Once go through, and if you are having any doubts, please ask me, and we will go to the next topic in the next class. Have a nice day, children.